Of course, for something this simple, I might take on a solo mission.
Evil Dookie in the shack where the plastics collide. Outhouse grind where the craft gets amplified. G.I. Joe on the table, paint drips on the mat. Custom rigs so clean, Cobras tipping the hats. Figures flex, dioramas flex harder. Vehicles rolling smoother than a Cadillac starter. Cutting foam like samurai steel. Outhouse magic, yeah, the mods are unreal. Outhouse customs where the legends are built. Brush and glue with precision and skill. Figures, vehicles, dioramas so mean. Evil Dookie's lab where the craft stays supreme. Snakes and Joes on the battlefield stage. Vehicles armored up, breaking out of the cage. Sawdust storms paint clouds in the air. Tiny explosions, Evil Dookie don't care. Vinyl tracks spinning, boom bap in the mix. Figures locked and loaded, ready for the fix. Cobra commander scheming in a hand-sculpted lair. While Snake Eyes poses with that custom glare. Hot glue gun smoking, the air smells of work. Diorama so wild, leave the internet berserk. Every piece tells a story, every detail's a gem. Outhouse customs where the art never ends.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Outhouse Customs. Got a special guest today, and no, I'm not punk short, but Seagram is pretty freaking tall. He's got an 1113 that came in from GridIron that was actually broke, and he's contacted Mark from GridIron, and he's entrusted me to do the repairs. So we just got back to the house. Sorry about the delay. It was supposed to be 3:30, or 3 o'clock, but we got held up at the toy store, so y'all can't fault us for that shit. Let me see if I can
feeding our addiction, man. Trying to find some goodies out in the wild. No one on my part. I didn't find anything, but
we got a couple of head sculpts I can use for fodder later on. See us in the chat. We got a son. Hopefully your family's doing good. My wife chimed in here saying everybody about the time change. Paul Morales, Gasland, Crow, Tony's Figs, Gojo, and Hustle. So I'm going to hand over the controls to Seagram. He's going to talk while I work. So change the camera down here so you guys can see. But what he had was,
yep.
This is a heavy bitch. First of all, what he had was the light bracket came in. You can see that it's cracked right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this thing off, and he's got a new one, and I'll put the new one on it. So GridIron actually sent him a new piece right here. Shit, I ain't doing a diorama of my own place, man. That'd be a pain in the ass. Plus, it changes too damn much.
Hey, I got to get a tour though of Dookie setup, man. It's incredible, and he's got some really dope shit in the works, man. For his Knott County, man. Y'all gonna be blown away when you see what he's got in the works, man. Really dope shit. So let's see what else we got. That was Bobby. What's going on, Bobby?
You have to go on this side so the mic can catch you.
Hey, we're doing this live, so work with us on this. So yeah, I got this piece in. This is the first one. They had the desert one drop this week for desert week. But yeah, I've always been really happy with everything GridIron ships out. I've been buying from them since about day one, and you know, I've never had a problem with their stuff. And if I have had a problem, which has been very minimal, I give Mark or Sandy a call up at GridIron, and they're on it right away, man. They're very good people. So as soon as I got this and noticed it, I gave Mark a call, and he walked me through it. It pops off.
Yeah, I didn't want to break it. Another brittle.
There we go.
I'm going to turn this just so I can see, but I'll show you guys. You'll probably get the gist how it's going.
It's not as bad as the thumbnail made it seem. The thumbnail.
Yeah, damn AI got me on that one.
Tony's Figs, what's up, buddy? Let's see here. Everybody just basically talking to each other. Yeah, Gojo. in person, man, it's definitely a lot bigger.
Does this come off? This does not come off. No.
No. So this is all one piece. So I think what he was suggesting, because you see right here. This is the piece we got. So.
All right.
What up? What up? What up? You got Tony. You gonna be at Joe Fest this year? Yeah, I know, right? When I saw the thumbnail, I was like, oh my god, if people see that, they're gonna go crazy. But yeah, it didn't come like that. It was just the headlight. But still, even though it's just a headlight, you know, when you get a piece like this, you know, the last thing you want is anything damaged on it. You know, when you open up the box, you want that thing to be prestige. All right, Tony. Yeah. All right. Well, that's what's up, man. Look forward to seeing you again, man. Always some good people at Joe Fest. Gasland Mechanic. He's saying AI gave it a cool, damaged look. That would have been worth keeping. Hey, yeah, I know. It looked like a bomb took it out. Man, maybe add 2 or 3 of these. Yeah, we would do something like that, but you know, I only got one of the greens. Anybody else out in the chat got one of these? I know Tony Figs. I know you fuck with GridIron a lot. You're right there by him.
Tony's Figs gets all this shit for free though.
Hey,
Chill.
that's what's up, man. Though you got to have a connect. Triple D's Toy Dungeon. You saying what's up, everybody?
That's why I was saying I'd rather sand it than cut it because this is. I know it's a new knife, but.
Yeah, I just I know they had the desert one just come out this desert week. I actually got the crimson, the red crimson one coming too. I'm real big into Operation Monster Force as well as the classified, and I went pretty deep on building that out. So I had to get me a red crimson Wildcat to go with my crimson moon. So Soldado, buddy, he's saying he's 2, 1 green and 1 black and 1 red. Yeah, that red one's gonna be fire, man. I need some glasses, man. This piece is coming back in my grill. No, I'm just joking, man. It's all.
I don't use that shit.
Just getting some extra dessert, man. Chunks flying in my face. War chest. What's going on, bro? War chest full of tools. Hey, Tony's Fig is saying he's gonna snitch to Quaid that you're cutting up his shit. So anybody that doesn't know, Quaid is one of Mark's sons on the GridIron team.
See if they can hear us if it's too loud.
Yeah, how's the sound on everything? Is the drill too loud coming through your speakers? Hey, go Joe. That's actually my birthday too, man. March 31st, 1980, man. That's what's up. That'll definitely be a nice birthday present to yourself. Loud as fuck. Okay, nah, we're good. It's what is it? It's
113.
No, the FD. He's asking what they print it. It's not resin. It's Tony. You caught me on the spot. Tony, can you answer that for me, please? I think it's FDS or something like that. It's a 3-letter word that they use. And let's see here. Soldado. Yes, sir. Yep, you might know me from being on the Savage Land with Mike over at the Savage Land, Straight Savage. And yes, I am definitely a Wu-Tang fanatic, man. So we have talked about Wu-Tang and Joe's. Oh, when are we talking about it? My eyes getting bad, man. I don't know. We gotta set that up with Mike, man. I'd love to do a conversation. Shout out to the whole Wu family, man. You know, Power, one of their initial investors that got Wu-Tang up and going, man. He just passed away this week. I think he was 52 years old. All right, Tony's Figs is saying yes, it's FDM or something like that for the print. So it's definitely not resin. And as a matter of fact, part of Desert Week with over at GridIron, you know, they released they redid the ground pounder, and they redid that. They put the new tires on it, and that's printed in the newer material that they're using. So, and it's a good price right now. They got it up for like $99, man, which is a hell of a lot cheaper than what it was a couple years ago. So if anybody doesn't have that piece, man, it's an awesome piece to add to any collection. How we looking?
Getting there slow. I don't trust a knife.
But how's everybody's weekend going? Everybody chilling? Anybody Zolicon? Anybody going to Zolicon this weekend? There you go. It's starting to look a little better now.
He's gonna go slow. That's it. That's why I said I thought sanding was gonna be better.
Yeah, I've never been to Zolicon, man. It's a hell of a drive from where we live down here in North Carolina, man. In fact, Joe Fest is usually the only show I do go to. I've gone to Joe Fest the last 3 or 4 years, and they do a great show, man. All right, Gasland Mechanic is saying, Dookie, I would suggest a burr tool to take off the bolt and then sanding drum to finish. It's coming down though, man. That's a lot of progress. So when I called Mark and them, and when they asked me what I wanted to do, you know, I obviously didn't want them to replace this whole piece just for a damaged headlight. So the solution we came up with was they reprinted this piece for me that was damaged and mailed me out this piece right here, and actually mailed me a couple in case we messed the first one up. So as opposed to them, you know, re-mailing me a whole unit or trying to cut this whole section off, this is the route we decided to go. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations, Soldado. He's saying it was the first anniversary of his show, Mercole de Yos show. Mercole de Yos show. I think that's how you say that. Is that pretty good for a white boy?
Gaslin, I'd use a burr bit, but I ain't got one.
Toy Federation. No, I have not been, but we did go to a toy store here locally in what was that, Sanford, North Carolina. Toy Federation, that's about 3 hours. It's still in the area we live. It's the other side of North Carolina. It's actually South Carolina, on the south of Charlotte. It's about 3 hours from here. 4. But I have seen them at Joe Fest. I would like to go check out their toy store at some point. I enjoy watching their show on Saturdays, man. It had that Pawn Stars feel to it. That's right. Keep it in the cut. Gasland's talking about they sent me some extras. At least we got some custom fodder. But Soldado, man, you like that? It's Gonzo. What up, Gonz? Appreciate all y'all tuning in and checking us out today. I appreciate Dookie helping me with this, man. This is something I definitely do not have the experience in. So much love, Dookie.
Gonzo, look what came in. Amazon quick with that shit.
Oh, you ain't lying. Here, hand me that glue. Right here. Yeah. So this is the glue that Mark told us that he recommended using. It's called CA glue. And it's supposed to bond pretty quick. Once the oxygen is out of it, it bonds almost instantly. But yeah, same thing, man. I ordered this Thursday morning and had it Friday morning. Amazon, man, they don't fuck around. Y'all got to forgive me, man. It's my first time doing the chat, so I'm a little new to this shit. So all y'all that couldn't make it to ZolaCon, anything out there for y'all, any exclusives that y'all trying to pick up from your friends or family? I know Balaverse has the Pirate Davy Jones looking dude. A lot of people trying to get him. Big Bad Workshop. They have the agent dude and like that black smoke. With Gonzo saying with CA glue, you can use activator, accelerator spray. Yep, I had heard that. And somebody else told me you could sprinkle a little bit of baking soda on there too to get a quick reaction. What all you find there, PBJ? Street Game said a huge amount of clearance classified. What all you find? I know my Walmart's never had shit. All right, so Dookie stepped out for a minute, but me personally, I got 2 phalanxes. I got a green one, and the OD green, and a desert one. For this APC right here, I got the green one, and I got a crimson red on the way. I have a Arctic Hound. I have a desert. I got 2 desert hounds. I got the regular one that's completely outfitted, and then the one with the landing pad on the back. I got a jungle hound, completely kit out, and then of course, I got all the vamp loadout kits. I got three vamps loaded out. Got the Stainer kit with the ground pounder, on the back. Before we found out we were getting a snake, and they did the snake armor upgrade kit with the trouble bubbles. I bought about 8 of those bad boys. But man, I've been buying from GridIron for years, man, all the way back to the bivouac. I got the original bivouac they did back in the day. So yeah, I love GridIron, man. I've been supporting them for a long time. All right, so damn, I would love to come up on some more Grim Vipers, man. I got 8 right now, but I need at least a nice 10 or a dirty dozen. Colonel Hawk with the MMS. That's a nice sell purchase. Snake Eyes with the polar bear. Yeah, Dookie was just talking about that today, that he needs another one of those to paint up. Yeah, that's crazy, man. You said torch. You ain't the only one, man. My boy Savage found a torch today. He went to the Walmart back in my area, back in Fayetteville, and not only did he find a torch, but that was the only fucking thing he found, man. No other, no classifieds, nothing, man. It was just torch all by himself, which is crazy, man, because he's been out for so long. Yep, hell yeah, man. GridIron. I started with them with the loadout kits because the weapons were ass when I first started collecting classified, and they just kept on doing bigger and bigger shit, man. Who we got here? We got NorCal Voodoo. What up? What up? Afternoon, fellas. We're having an awesome day over here, man. Glad to hear you are. Oh, hell yeah, man. How you like it, Gonzo? Now, that's a big some bitch right there, man. I've been seeing a lot of people post pictures of that, man. I got a lot of ramen stuff too, but that's one piece I didn't buy, man. I got 2 of the original ramen racers, the black one with the brown interior, and then I got the ramen razor that looks like some shit out of Mad Max. Got one of those, but I did not bat the ramen sewer. Vietnam, you damn right. PB Street Game, where you from, man? You know the lingo. Four Nemesis Royal Guards. Damn, Soldado. Congratulations, man. Yeah, we were talking about that. I've been to a couple targets, man, and it's funny how some of those are getting them, and then other people ain't got them. It's crazy how that happens, man. It sounds like a lot. You must be on the West Coast, because a lot of them are showing up on the West Coast. I've heard of some in Arizona, and I think somebody found one as far out as Ohio. But I don't think I've heard of anybody finding one on the East Coast. Have you? The Royal Guards?
No, I've checked Fayetteville and Holly Springs and nothing.
All right, so PBJ was in the 4th battery, 325, man. Well, appreciate your service, man. Salute. You know all about Vietnam, then. I hope y'all know about J. Cole. Anybody here know about J. Cole? Because, man, what that dude has been doing it, man. This last couple weeks, he's been driving all around the country, man, in a Honda Accord, showing love to all of his fans, man. And he's out of Vietnam. Very humble dude, man. Hustles is in the building. He's saying distribution is slowly rolling into the South. That's one reason I'm glad, man. I almost hopped on that when it started showing up on eBay a couple weeks back. I started to go ahead and buy it, but then I held back and showed some restraint for the first time in my life with this collector shit. And I'm glad I did, because I have a feeling it'll be here sooner than later. Over the last couple of years, man, I've done a lot of ordering from overseas, like from Robot Kingdom and Pop Culture and CMD Store, and it's been cool. But here lately, it seems like they're coming almost just as fast. The last couple times where I have ordered from overseas, I've got it early, but within a day or two, it shows up from Amazon. So I ain't paying that tax anymore. I'm gonna hold back. And PB saying he joined the Army due to the airborne character from G.I. Joe. And I think a lot of people did, man. In fact, Dookie was just sharing with me earlier about how he got his sergeant hat signed from Sergeant Slaughter at one of the Joe Fest. And he actually told Slaughter that he was the reason he joined the Army. You know what you were saying earlier? So, yeah, I think a lot of us, man. What side of so when you were at Fort Bragg, did you live on Fort Bragg or did you live in actually Fayetteville? And if so, what part of Fayetteville would you stay in, PB? How we looking, man? So where we at so far?
Getting there. It's just down to the fine stuff now where I don't want to mess it up.
You got a brush or something we might need to clean it up with, like a old that I can grab?
No, that right there works.
Dookie's old school, man. He'll make anything work. He's got that elbow grease. That's what my dad always told me when he was raising me, man. If I need a tool or something, he said, hey, just put a little bit of elbow grease in it. Hey, Sadato. Hey, appreciate you, man. We'll see you next time, bro. Check us out on Night Force tonight over on Savage's channel, 10 o'clock tonight. And Monday, Dookie, you have your
tomorrow at 7.
Tomorrow at 7. Check Dookie out. Peace and blessings, bro. The Real Grievance saying, yo.
What's up, Grievance? This is the part.
Close to the Glooper Field, almost across from the Physical Fitness Center. Okay. So I grew up here in Fayetteville. I moved here in '89 with my family from outside of Chicago. And I grew up here, and as a young boy, man, we always used to be able to get on base, shoot hoops, go to the gym. In high school, I was a lifeguard at the Officers Club. You know, it was never a thing to be able to get on post. But right after all the terror shit happened and 9/11 and going to war overseas, they really made it difficult getting on Fort Bragg for us civilians, man. But I know what area you're talking about, bro. And again, appreciate your service, man. Go Joe. Yes, exactly. So basically, when I opened this up, I opened it up, got it in the mail, opened it up, and when I was putting these little light coverings on the lights, I noticed that the hood, so this covering goes over this piece right here. And so when I was assembling it, I noticed that this whole hood was cracked on it. This whole hood was completely cracked. So probably just somebody, you know, playing Ace Ventura with my box on the way from A to B. So yeah, we're sanding it down, and we're gonna re-glue this piece. So it's nice, and this camera's fucking with me, man.
Yeah, it'll do that.
It's nice and flush on the back. What else we got? What we got. Is Neo's Club still open in Fayetteville? Nope. No. That shit closed a long time ago. It's right there on the at the bottom of All American, I think is where you're talking about. Man, for some reason, the only thing that seemed to last in Fayetteville are damn strip clubs.
Not Mickey.
Well, yeah, hey. Thank God for Mickey's. If it weren't for Mickey's, I don't think I would have met my wife. So peace and blessings to Mickey's and titties.
That shit made the news in Miami when they got raided.
Yeah, that's one thing that will never close here, unless you fucking in the couch room. All right, what we got? So Gonzo, that's what's up, man. So you still in Chicago, or where you at now? So I say Chicago, but I was actually closer to Gary. But I always say Chicago because more people know where Chicago is than Gary. But yeah, I lived in that area from 1980 to 1989. Well, about 1981 to 1989, man. So right when Michael Jordan was coming in as a rookie and really doing his thing, man, it was a cool time to be out there. I remember driving through downtown and seeing his original Nike billboards up. Really cool, man. And knowing as a kid, hey, this dude's special. The real grievance. Yeah, no doubt, man. You know, I've been seeing what Dookie's been doing with all these bikes and taking apart the tumbler, man. So I knew Dookie was the man for the job, man.
I don't know how much forward you want to go because you're already gonna nick, not a nick, but a scratch there. And I think if we glue it right there, it might be all right. Minus that one little blemish.
Yeah.
I just don't want to go too far down. You know what I'm saying? It's getting hard to sand without hitting the other shit.
Yeah. No, I think that'll work. What about right? You think we can get, or do you think it's gonna?
I think the glue will. He said it bonds it, right?
Yeah.
So
this piece right here.
Yeah, that's the only part.
Okay. Yeah, I think we're good.
Let me see what this shit says. I gotta read instructions.
Yeah, Club Neon, man. I never made it there, man.
Where the hell was that at?
It was you know, on Rayford Road, where you get on All American right there at the bottom of Rayford Road. It was right in there.
Was
Back
it
in
a
the
strip
cut.
club?
Nah.
There we go.
All right, so we got Stu for lunch. Saying hello to the chat room. Wishing everybody a happy Saturday. What's up, Stu? PB Street Gang saying he can't imagine why strip clubs would survive in the Nam. Yeah, all them soldiers with all that money every
Strip
2 weeks to
clubs and used
spend.
auto cars.
I guess grievances from Illinois too.
Yeah, you're right. You close to Turk.
Okay. Lonzo. What's up, Lonzo? What's going on, bro? How many customs you make today? It's what time is it? It's about 4 o'clock.
You should have two.
Yeah, you already got 2 customs done. That man be putting in the work. Got Shane in the building. What? You gonna have anything left for later? Yeah, I know. We were talking about that, man. He's got what time you guys go on?
I think he goes on at 6. I think he was talking about this though.
Oh, okay.
After I get done grinding this shit. Is this a tube? That is a tube. All right, so that's the reusable tip for your glue. That is not.
Yeah, you real grievance. I'm just glad, man. That's what this community is all about, man. Being able to build and connect with other people, man. Now, I tell you what, I'm lucky to have. I'm lucky to have 2 good dudes like Savage and Dookie right by me, man. Both good dudes, and both have helped me out in several ways, man. And both deserve all the blessings coming their way, man. They both do incredible shit, man. Dookie's over here building motorcycle car lots and shit, creating whole counties for criminals.
1% life.
So that, from what he said, it dries pretty fast, man. So we gotta, once we dab it on there, want to press against it.
Where's the bottle?
Got 18 people in the chat right now, man. Hey, hook my boy up with some likes if y'all haven't already, man.
This is the same thing, so I'm gonna chance it with this because I can't see a damn hole. There we go. Now I got a hole.
Yeah, what's good? Same time, Shane. What's good your way, bro? What you doing this Saturday, man? I know your boy Woody's probably up in Zolicon buying the building out right now. Five more likes. Hey, you heard Shane, man. Let's get them likes up there. Up to 20. 20 on the live stream. So let's go. So you want to dab some on a sheet of paper? You got.
Yeah, I want to see it come out first before I work it. I want to see how much is gonna pour out. Give me one of the cups back there behind you.
Right here.
The other one, yeah, that small one. Oh, that shit little, man. Look at that shit like a teardrop. Okay. We got one shot at this.
It's like surgery, baby.
I don't know how much to put on there. Did you say how much?
Well, let me put some in the cup. Let's see how it comes out. What I would do, man, is I would put some like on a flat surface and then dab that on it. That's how I would do it.
Like a popsicle stick or something?
Not like a sheet. You got any sheets of paper or anything
Yeah, I
flat?
see what you're saying. Yeah, right here.
Yeah, we'll squirt it out on that and then just dab it down on it and then push it against this. I was hoping it wouldn't be hollow, man. I hope it has something to grab onto. It should be good.
I just don't like all that excess shit. It's gonna be hard to clean out. It's almost like you need to weather it to hide it. You know what I mean?
That's probably what we'll do next then. That'll be the sequel.
That ain't hard. That's easy.
All right, man. We got 17 in the chat. What do we got? Uh-oh.
Go up the comments.
Gotcha. That's a dope name. Strictly Cobra. I ain't seen that name before. That's a dope name, though. I like that. I think a lot of us collectors prefer Cobra over the Joes. And then he said, just push it just as hard as you can. Yeah, you ain't lying, man. With a toy like this, it's right next to open heart surgery. I guess Stu's taking off. Yeah, saying all over the country, man. But I'm ready for it. I'm glad it's starting to heat up, man. It's been way too cold. But hey, enjoy your Saturday, Stu. Take care, bro. Doc Dookie, getting it done. Reminds me of one of my uncle's motorcycle club's mechanic. We used to call him Doc because he was the MC mechanic.
See how that looks.
Damn, it already sealed?
I think so.
Holy shit.
I need to buy some of that shit, man.
You the man, bro.
I think, like I said, I think we just need to weather. Like a little bit there, but you can cover that up with paint.
Good looking out, man. Hey.
It ain't factory.
It ain't perfect, but hey, man, good looking out, bro. That'll work.
Tells a story.
It looks way better than what it did, man.
I want to put that black thing on for like a day. I don't know how long this stuff is good for. What is this? You know, I'm gonna do this because I don't trust that cap being open. It's the last thing you need is to spill that shit away to the house. Put that one on.
A lot of people just saying what's up and later. Go Joe's asking Gonzo if he does customs.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this damn Star Bond glue, this is the shit. This is better than any super glue I use, and it barely takes a drop, like a couple drops, maybe if that. This stuff is better than any super glue I've used. And it cures fast, and that's the biggest thing.
Hey, appreciate it, Dookie. Good
No
looking
problem.
out, man. But yeah, like I said, you know, all love to GridIron, man. This is nothing against GridIron, man. I'm a GridIron fanatic. I've been buying for them from like at least 3 years, maybe a little bit longer. And man, I might have had 1 or 2 issues over the years, but when I did have an issue, I gave them a call and they had a solution right away. So yeah, Mark and Sandy over there, they're great people. I recommend their product. It's expensive, but in this hobby, you got to pay to play.
Don't touch that. It's fucking got wet glue on it somewhere.
So anybody out there who has not picked up the M113 or the Wildcat, I highly recommend it. They got it in the OD green. They got it in the blue. They got it in the black. They got it in the red, and then they just released it in the desert this week.
So I will suggest. I know Gasland said a burr bit, but I will suggest using the sanding drum because the other thing I tried, burr bit's going to chunk. You don't want to do that. But the other thing I tried was I heated this up with a propane torch and then put the blade on it, and it went through fairly quick, but you lose control. And also, you don't want to run the risk of melting the plastic underneath that. It's not like you're just melting the light plastic right here. This light here, it's going to actually melt the plastic underneath it. And underneath is, if you looked at it, it's kind of like honeycombed. So I didn't want to run the risk, so that's why I went back to the damn sanding drum. And I think that was the right route to do it.
Damn, Krusty, you missed the whole damn show, man. That's how good my boy is, man. You go away and come back, and he's already done. What do we got? Sanding it. You want the
No,
mouse?
you're good. You're good. Yeah, like Crow said, it'll rip the shards out.
The AA gun. So I guess talking about GridIron product.
The AA gun is. Yeah, that would work. I actually have something similar.
I mean, pretty much anything you get from GridIron, man, they can't miss, man. Pretty much everything they do is a win. Hey, that's way more important, Crow. I don't blame you, man.
These are pretty universal. I mean, especially if you got this on there for the hiss. I'm not sure what other ones they can use them on, but these guns are pretty good. I like them. I just have an extra one laying around, but I'm gonna get some more eventually one day. They work perfect. If you're making vehicles, you can just take the damn thing off the puck. I mean, I call it a puck. I don't know what it's called, but then if you do take it off, you don't have the
the adapter
for it. So, I mean, there's many different ways you can do it. The modularity is good. You just got to figure out what works for you. If you can peg it down here, as Woody would say, pause. If you can peg that thing and then get it to spin like a ball bearing or something like that, that'd be good. I haven't really messed with mounting weapons other than 3D printed stuff. And I don't need my stuff to turn as much. I'll just pose it a different way if I need to. It all depends on what I got going on and what I'm trying to accomplish.
Hey, nobody's more happier than me, Krusty. Yeah, Gasland, I did too. I was surprised. I thought it was going to be one flush piece, but as he dug in there, it was kind of
like honeycomb.
Yeah. So that kind of surprised me too.
The filament essentially looked like the screen that's right here, just bigger, and just bigger holes, almost like holes this size of the stovepipe.
Real grievance. What you waiting on, bro? They got so much you can order from, man. What you want? You want to wrap this up? You want to?
Yeah, we good. Unless you got anything, tell me what you got coming up.
So yeah, you can catch me on the Night Force. Over on the Savage Land, 10 o'clock tonight every Saturday. Over on it used to be called Straight Savage. Now it's called Night Force. Every Saturday night, 10 o'clock. That's about all I got going on. I do got a channel, but I don't really do nothing with it.
Yet. You're gonna get there.
I'm gonna get there, man. I'm starting to get into stuff, man. I just my personal life and work just takes so much time. It's hard to get in there and do what I want to do, but I'm gonna try to find time for 2026. So hopefully you'll see some more stuff coming from Seagram 7.
Also, what's up? Grievance said he's got the Stinger add-ons and the Phalanx still gonna open. I'm GridIron supporter for sure. That's some old CQB shit right there, Crow. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Not too many people know about that shit. I'll be on, I think, same time tonight, and then or Smoking Joe's tonight, and then I'll be on. I got my own thing tomorrow night. I know I keep changing the damn name of my shit, but tomorrow night I'm starting Under the Cut, and I'm sticking with Under the Cut. I'm not going flushing it out and any other bullshit. I'm sticking with Under the Cut, and it's all about the knocks and lore and where I'm going. So if you're interested, hit me up or catch the replay or whatever else. Other than that, I'll be on a Rough Cut every Friday night at 9. Well, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Hopefully this helps somebody. If they ain't got the huevos to do this shit, they can do it themselves. I'm in North Carolina, so don't ship this thing to me because I'm not going to be responsible. He's only down the road, which is why he came up. But I ain't trying to get into customizing stuff like this shipped to me and then have to worry about shipping back because my damn pucker factor will be there until you open that box.
Yeah, good looking out though, Dookie. Appreciate you taking time to
anytime, man.
Help me out, man, and enjoyed coming into Knott County and you got some cool stuff here, man. Appreciate you showing me.
Always open.
I'll let my boy right here.
All right, Crow, hit you up. All right, everybody else, appreciate it. If you didn't catch it live, catch it on the replay. This was fairly simple. I was kind of puckered up a little bit, but it went, so I'm happy with it.
Yeah, a lot faster than I thought it would, man. You kind of ran through it, bro. Good job.
Other than that, we'll see y'all in the chats and see you on Savage Land, wherever the else we see you.
Peace.
Later.
Thank you for responding to my transmission.